Hey howdy and a happy Halloween! For my Halloween sketch, I kind of tried out a bunch of them and like I couldn't really pick any specific one entirely. I drew different characters, I tried non-Halloween pictures, but I always came back to being like, no, I want to do like a Halloween picture. I do Halloween pictures every year, don't I? But I couldn't pick which character to draw, and then I was just like, I don't want to draw characters I drew last month, and I was going all over the place, so it took me forever to pick which character to draw. Then I found some of my old characters, like the ones I'm drawing in this one, which is Showstopper, Ducky, and Showtime, and I'm like, absolutely love them. I miss my old characters, they're so beloved. I barely drew them at all, and I want to draw them again. And I was like, what would they dress up as? Well, easy is what my brain said. I want Ducky to be Robin. You'll notice in most of my tags, if I ever tag them on Tumblr and stuff, they aren't tagged as Ducky because Ducky is their nickname. Their real name is Benvet, but they go by Ducky because she has cute little duck wings and she's my little duck. Showtime is dressed as Batman, and her sister, who is the red one, Showstopper, is dressed as Jason Todd or Red Hood, because while she could have been dressed as like one of the other like bat people, or I did think about dressing her up as Batwoman because of her red hair, but then I was just like, I really like Jason Todd's outfit, I'm gonna be dead set. I know in the image, like whenever I look at her, I'm like, okay, so I gave Ducky a lot of like movement. She's like got the falling backwards. I don't know how much I like the falling backwards, like that's what I wanted, but like it's not as expressive as I wanted it to be. Showstopper catching her, I love that pose, it's all good. I could have probably zoomed in the image and not even had like full bodies, but like I'd already drawn it that way, so no stopping me now. I feel like Showtime could have definitely had a little more expressiveness in her body movement and her like worry for Ducky, because it just seemed a little bit worried when like she was falling, but I'm like, I'd already drawn it, okay, and I'd already stressed too much about the picture, and I'd stressed too much about so many things in the past month that I was like, no, I can live with this. Actually, I spent more time trying to give them like more expressive faces, because I know that sometimes I'll just go sit back with like the same face that I always do, and I feel like I don't give enough, like most of the expression is in Benvet's face, because when you look at Benvet and then you look at Showtime, they're like one's more expressive than the other, but I also, as like characters, Benvet is more expressive and Showtime is not, so I was like, okay, there's not a lot I can do there because she just doesn't express emotions, and I'm like, okay, definitely could have done more for Showtime. The whole piece in general is very simple, but like while I was drawing it, I forgot Ducky's wings. I had to go back and add those on. I forgot the bag, and initially she was just supposed to only trip over the Batman cape that Showtime's wearing, but at the end I decided that I was going to add a little spider that she could be scared of, so it gave more of an impression of why she was falling backwards. Because I don't think some things through, but in the end I drew in the little tiny spider, and I was like, you know what, this pulls it together, this gives me more joy, it is the little cherry on top. I don't have a lot to say about this picture because, I'm gonna be honest, I have so many things muddling my brain because I've got things happening in life and all that, so I don't have a lot to say about this piece. But I hope you all have a very happy Halloween and you enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you next month. Thank you so much for watching.